Ha 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 ha! That is the worst Joker laugh ever. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sundays with Sean on the Swinky Pleb channel. This is another installment of Should You Watch? And given by my really bad Joker impression, I think we're going to talk about Should You Watch Suicide Squad, out August 5th. Well, at least in America. So first things, before I get into whether or not you should watch Suicide Squad, I want to go back to the last episode of Should You Watch, which was discussing Ghostbusters. I actually saw it. Took my mom to see it because she really wanted to see that. Well, technically she wanted to see Tarzan. Somehow Ghostbusters seemed like the better alternative, and I think we made the right choice. So I said regarding Ghostbusters, go see it, maybe not spend full price. I did not spend full price. But yeah, it was enjoyable. It was kind of funny, but forgetful. Kate McKinnon stole that movie. She was the best part. I love her. I have a crush on her now. I saw it 7 out of 10. It was a movie. Anyway, so Suicide Squad. Yes, no. Last time I kind of beat around the bush and got to the end. I'm going to straight up front tell you, yes, 100% yes. Opening weekend if you can, opening night if you can, because I think this movie is going to be amazeballs. I know Batman vs. Superman wasn't well received, and it had a darker tone, it had all this shit shoved into it, and it was kind of seeming like Suicide Squad was having the same issue of like so many characters thrown in, and you know, Scott Eastwood and just a whole bunch of different people just thrown into that movie, and so it was seeming more and more just like a clusterfuck. I think with the new studio head overseeing it and some reshoots, it's really going to help it. And I think it's going to be what we hoped it originally was going to be. I think it's going to be sort of the DC answer to Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I know those are some big words, but I mean, it probably won't be better, but I think it'll set the DCEU on the right path, as it were. So, obviously, reasons to go see it. I think the obvious reason is Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. She's going to be the first real version or real live-action version of Harley. There was, you know, a couple of quick shots of a Harley-esque character in Arrow Season 2, I believe, and then there was a version of Harley in Birds of Prey from the early 2000s. This is like our first fully-fledged Harley, and I'm excited to see it. My one real sort of complaint is there's no, you know, over-the-top New York accent. Mr. J! I will never do that again. I do apologize. So that, like I said, that's my one minor gripe. I kind of like the outfit. The more and more I see it, especially the shot with her in the mallet, and she, you know, presses her tongue against her teeth. That's a whole nother show. I think some minor reasons to go see it are the minor characters, some of the background characters. For the first time that I'm aware of, we're getting a live action Killer Croc, which is played by Adewale something. I only know how to pronounce Adewale from Assassin's Creed 4. He is playing Killer Croc, and it's all practical makeup, which is awesome. He doesn't seem as tall as I think he should be. You know, if they made a way to make him bigger, if they like Peter Jacksoned him and did like a, you know, focal point and you know, messed up with you know, foreground objects and stuff to make him a little bit bigger, that would have been cool. But overall, I'm excited to see him. There's rumors we're getting King Shark, who I fucking love from the comics. Rumors that Scott Eastwood is playing Wade Wilson, or excuse me, God, what is his name? Slade Wilson. There we go. Deathstroke, the Terminator. So that'll be interesting to see. So like I said, they are kind of shoving a lot in there. Batman's in there, which I think will be nice, just to get Ben Affleck back in the backsuit, because he was the best part of Batman vs. Superman. And yeah, so I think, so prediction time in terms of what the movie's going to offer, stuff like that. This is headed into some minor spoiler territory, but at the same time, predictions, I don't know any more than you do, just based off what I've seen and what I know from the comics and just the history about the Suicide Squad, which I'm not claiming to be an expert. I know enough to make a short entertainment video about it. So yeah, prediction time. I think Slipknot is going to die. In the Suicide Squad comics, at least the new 52 version, they introduced some Suicide Squad members as just expendable side characters, just to prove like anybody can die. So I do think I do think Slipknot is probably going to be the first to go, and I feel like we don't really see a lot of him in the trailers. You know, there's a couple of quick scenes of him, you know, kind of rappelling down stuff or sending stuff, and I think in the shot where they're kind of introducing his character and he rappels up, I think, bless you, that is my cat sneezing. You done? I think the part where he rappels up is the part where maybe he's like, oh, fuck this shit, man. You know, Waller's just full of crap. And then, you know, gets his head blown up because of the injection. I think Enchantress is actually going to be the villain of this. We don't really see a lot of her with the rest of the group. And I don't know, maybe they've confirmed that she's the villain. I think they haven't. I think they've kind of put it where, like, Joker's sort of the wild card. Touching on Joker a little bit.
What?
I think Jared Leto is going to be all right. It's definitely, obviously, a very different take than previous Jokers. You know, the tattoos and all this shit. The more I see of him as the Joker, he looks more and more creepy and entertaining in a good way. So I'm cautiously optimistic about Jared Leto as the Joker. There's some stuff that I'm obviously not crazy about, like some of the tattoos, like, why? I don't know. The Joker doesn't strike me as somebody who would get tattooed all over his body, and, you know, a smiley face on one hand just so he can be like, I'm smiling. So yeah, I think he'll serve the Joker well. Obviously, I don't think we'll ever get anything above Heath Ledger in terms of a physical performance, and we'll get nowhere near close with a voice of Mark Hamill, because Mark Hamill is the Joker. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, I think it'll be very entertaining. So definitely, in summation, spend your money, go watch it again. Hopefully it's as good as it seems it's going to be. Obviously, that's all we can hope for. But hopefully, I mean, given what we've seen from DC at this year's Comic-Con, the new Justice League trailer looks awesome. Wonder Woman looks great, which I think a lot of people were like really nervous about that, because it seems to be like the first like real superheroine movie that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, I'm sure you can argue some stuff in it, but it's nice to see a strong female character, and Wonder Woman looks fucking badass. We're getting a lot of good stuff coming from DC. Hopefully they learn their lessons from Batman versus Superman, in the sense of, like, less is more. And in fact, I think Suicide Squad is supposed to be really short. I think it's barely 2 hours, if I remember correctly. DC, please take note. Just give us what we want. You don't have to shove everything in to try to play catch up with Marvel. Just give us the basics, let it organically build. Don't shove everything into a movie and then re-release a special edition with even more shit, and shoving it down our throats. Fucking Zack Snyder. Yeah, I didn't forget about you, Zack Snyder. Don't worry, I'm still gonna make a video about why you suck. Well, suck's harsh. Just not good at what you do. So enough of me rambling on and on. Yes, to Suicide Squad. Definitely go see it. I will see it the weekend it comes out with my homeboy Daniel. What's up, son? And I will let you guys know in the next video whether or not I was right. I sincerely hope I was. So please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely follow me on Twitter @TheSwankyPleb, as well as Instagram @TheSwankyPleb, and then of course on Facebook at facebook.com/TheSwankyPleb. I think I forgot to say slash last time. So, all right, how do I end this video? By saying goodbye.